Okay, we're starting LA Noire today. I've heard good things about the game. I heard horror stories about the game because I got it on Steam and everyone says that this cannot port to PC. Yesterday I recorded a good hour of video and deemed it pretty much unusable because the frame rate kept dropping and dipping and just acting god-awful. I went on some forums, found some answers, and people said turn your video card onto single threading from multi-threading, which I'm going to show you guys what my settings are, in case you guys are having issues as well. Pretty much what I needed to do is throw... Oh, they don't even have it here. But pretty much what I had to do is you had single threading and multi-threading, and apparently this game does not understand how multi-threading works on your video card, so I had to turn that off. Once I turn that off, I can now do the full 60 frames per second or minute or whatever. I can do the fixed 60 frames. So I can record it and show it to you guys. So I'm going to replay what little I've played of this game, so you guys can enjoy it with the decent graphics and the not dropping frame rate. Plus I'll probably enjoy it a lot better the second time myself, now that I kind of know what I'm doing. But anyway, enough intro, I'm going to start the game. Here we go.
A city on the verge of greatness. A new type of city, based not on the man, but on the automobile. The car. The symbol of freedom and vitality. Where every man can own his own home, and have room to breathe, and not be overlooked by his
fake
neighbors.
Smile. Look at that fake smile. You're living a lie, sir.
A city where a man's home is his castle. A quarter acre of the dream made possible by victory. A city of opportunists. A city of dreams, where Hollywood will shape the thoughts and desires of the entire planet. A city of pioneers. A city of dreamers.
Final frontier, huh?
A city of undercurrents.
Emotions, memories, perceptions,
Where not
blah,
everything is
blah,
as it
blah, blah,
seems.
blah. Sounds like Freud stuff.
A 20th century city that will become a model for the world. A city that has no boundaries. That will stretch as far as the eye can see.
I know it looks like it's being a little bit jaggy with the frame rate, but it's not. This is running full frame rate.
In the Marine Corps, you deal with the chain of command. Mistakes get made, but you deal with them. You know what you're fighting for and that you're on the same team. But dealing with corruption is like chasing shadows. You never know whether the guy you're talking to is on the pad, or whether it's your partner, or maybe even the watch commander. So who do you trust, Cole? I made up my mind a long time ago.
KGBL calling caller 14 Adam. 14 Adam, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
14 Adam, see the detective, an ambulance shooting at 6th and Industrial Street. Unit 16 William requests uniform assistance for an evidence search. 14 Adam, code 2.
Roger, 14 Adam en route.
Alright, so far no frame rate drops. I think we're doing good on this
They don't
run.
request uniforms for an evidence search unless there's some kind of catch. Ever the optimist, from the beam of sunshine himself.
Alright.
Floyd Rose, homicide. You might back up?
Yes, sir. Phelps and Dunn, Wilshire Division.
We had a shooting took place down this alleyway. We have the Vic, Scooter Payton, a Negro male bagged up and on his way to Central Morgue. Witness says a tall white guy, our shooter, put 2 in the Vic's head and then threw his piece. I need you guys to try and recover the gat.
You want us to look anywhere in particular?
Give it your best shot, guys. The dead guy's a lowlife. I'm not expecting any miracles here.
And if we recover the weapon?
Bag it and return it to technical services.
Hurry it up, Floyd.
Sounds like he
I'm
asks
outta
that
here.
every day.
Happy hunting.
Where do I bring it, sir? To technical services, you idiot.
This is a fist hump. Just going through the motions.
You're probably right. Let's just get it over and done.
All right, have it your way. We'll search right up to the back wall. If you still don't come up with anything, come find me and we'll talk it out. 2 heads are always better than 1.
Okay.
Don't think this is any use to us.
Well, then chuck it away.
Look at this junk.
What'd you find? It's another freaking bottle. Who cares?
It's not my job to pick through other people's trash.
Why are you so interested in these bottles?
Nothing significant.
No kidding. Is this just to show me,
What have you got, Phelps? Anything? Cole, come take a look at this.
What? I didn't see this the first
Dr.
time.
Fontaine, could I have a word?
Of course, young man.
I really enjoyed your lecture, Doctor. Psychiatry seems to have a tremendous amount to offer.
Why, thank you. I'm always happy to receive acknowledgement for my work. The mind is the last great mystery in medicine. Are you thinking of specializing, Mr.
Sheldon, or Courtney Sheldon.
Courtney?
I'm only in 2nd year, Doctor. They fast-tracked me a year because of my experience during the war.
Ah.
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. Battle fatigue and collapse under duress. Can it be helped?
I would say yes, given the right set of circumstances. Trauma forces the mind to close down, retreat in on itself. We try to find ways to unlock the mind again through a combination of therapy and drug treatment. Hypnosis and therapy are powerful tools in the right hands, Sheriff.
I've been to visit some of the guys at the VA hospital. A good friend of mine, he's so far away. It's like he's wandering
You
around.
went through a lot together.
Yes, Doctor.
Give me his details and I'll make a prognosis. I have a number of clinics in Los Angeles, Courtney Sheldon. And your penance, for your friend's help, is to come and work at one of them in your spare time. With what little spare time a medical student has. Is that a deal?
Is it ever?
Is it ever?
I can't thank you enough.
I'm not promising a cure, Courtney. I want you to remember that. Every physician has patients that he cannot hope to cure, for whom he can only smooth the path to death.
Oof. It's kind of harsh. Oof.
I tell you, I'm jinxed. I always get landed with this crap.
That was interesting. I did not see that the first time.
We're never gonna find it. It's a waste of time.
Will you stop being so pessimistic? That's usually my job. Yay, bloodstain.
Shooter put him up against the wall and blew his brains out.
Hell of a way to go.
Doesn't really matter how you go once you're gone.
Don't get all deep on me, Phelps.
Alright. Alright.
Ralph, there's something on the rooftop.
How the hell did you see that?
A reflection in the window. Looks like it might be our weapon. I'm gonna see if I can find a way up there.
All right, don't hurt yourself.
I guess you can see that. That seems like a bit of a stretch.
The gun's up on the roof, right? So we need to find a way up.
How is it that hard? You go for the drain pipe. It's pretty obvious. It's orange. It's like yellow-orange.
What kind of
guess
chumps
not so
do these
bad.
homicide guys think we are?
Alright.
Smith & Wesson, serial S71893. Two rounds fired. And instead of dropping it down a drain, our shooter hoists it up here. Interesting guy.
Hoisted, he chucked it.
We should follow up on this now, before the perp tries to leave town.
Is there anything else up here? No? Nah. Doesn't look like it.
We have the gun, Cole. Let's take it back to Central. We could get a commendation.
Could show some initiative, Ralph, and see if we can come up with an owner.
That's a long shot, Cole.
It's a pretty fancy gun. You know a local gun store?
Sure. There's a place a couple of blocks from here.
This guy's so stiff. Marry your work much, Mr. Phelps?
Sure about this. Not really our gig. No harm in doing some digging. The suits didn't seem to give much of a damn. Such a little Boy Scout, Cole. You can't wait to get out of that uniform, can you?
You'd rather round up drunks and help old ladies across the road?
I'd rather get through the day without the captain's foot up my ass.
It'll be fine, Ralph. You worry too much.
Agreed. Alright. So let's see how this bad boy rolls in the world map. If this works, it means everyone, if your game's not working, turn off multi-threading. It's just too elite for this game. Yeah, I'm not getting any frame rate drops. That seems to be the solve for this this issue with the Rockstar games. Whoa! Look out! Oops. That was pretty bad. I didn't do it.
Watch it!
Oh, I'm a terrible cop. I should really just turn that on. Central Guns. Gold-handled doors allow you to enter. Alright.
Officers Phelps and Dunn. Can you tell us anything about this gun?
Smith & Wesson. Model 27, registered Magnum. Chambered for .357. Nickel-plated with pearl grips.
Beautiful.
Same gun used by General Patton.
You're not suggesting he's the owner?
No, I'm not.
You seem to know a lot about the weapon.
I ought to. I sold it. You know, this piece will stop a rhino. These babies are only available special order. Here's my Smith & Wesson order book.
You mind if I take a look?
Be my guest. This is about something bad, right?
The graphics on this are quite nice, I will admit.
Model 27 with pearl grips, Cole. You see it on there?
Pearl. Right there. Right there. Arrow, whatever.
We're in luck. Errol Schroeder, 203 South Gless Street. Ordered the gun in February '46.
A lot of walnut.
Thanks, you've been a big help.
Anytime. Always happy to help out the LAPD.
He seemed like a very nice man.
Do we call it in?
Let's see if he's at home. Owning the gun doesn't prove he pulled the trigger.
Okay. In for a penny, in for a pound. Lead the way, Gunga Din.
Alright. No pole is safe for me.
Now that wasn't so hard, was it? Just because we're in uniform doesn't mean we can't use our initiative.
I guess so. Seems a little too good to be true. One-of-a-kind murder weapon bought locally using a real name. If Schroeder's our shooter, he's no criminal mastermind.
Most of them aren't. That's why they get caught. 2 out of every 3 crimes are done on impulse.
Another fact from the Phelps Encyclopedia of Thin Air. You really are full of it.
So far, so good. I was kind of worried that this would have, like, the really nasty Grand Theft Auto, I believe it was 4 driving, that everything drove kind of like a boat. It actually made me quit the game. It's that bad. But this one actually feels pretty nice. It's very responsive. Oops.
Slow down!
That was terrible. I, like, totally wrecked this car. I'm drunk. Oh. I didn't realize it was right there. I see a gold door. Gold handle.
Are you drunk, mister? Or are you just cracked?
Are you talking to me? I'm gonna kick your ass. Schroeder, number 2.
Schroeder, apartment 2.
Works for me. Apartment 2, bitch.
What do you guys want?
I'm Officer Cole Phelps. This is Officer Dunn, Wilshire Division. You're the owner of a Smith & Wesson Model 27, nickel-plated with pearl grips?
I might be. What of it?
Then you'll be surprised to know that Scooter Payton was murdered tonight with your gun.
You're out of your mind. Scooter? He works for me. I have that gun here in my drawer.
I don't think this guy was behind it.
What the fuck is going on here?
You're under arrest, Schroeder. Cuff him, Ralph.
No way. You're not taking me down for this.
Oh.
You ready, tough guy?
Come on, bitch. Come on. That's such a bitch. I got
Ralph,
owned.
You all right?
I'm fine. I hardly felt it. He's lucky he caught me off guard.
Keep an eye on him, Ralph. I'm gonna take a look around.
Green book. Very nice green book. Clayton, do I see anything interesting? I don't see any names I recognize. Ah, there we go.
List of names and a series of numbers. Floyd Rose's name is in this book.
Phelps, we can come out of this all bright and shiny with a commendation. Or stick our schlongs in a hornet's nest. Call it in, partner. And leave the book where you found it.
Officer Phelps, badge 1247, requesting.
All right. Whoa, trippiness.
You dumb fucking sons of bitches, get in this line now before I lose my temper.
Excuse me, Sergeant, but...
Excuse me? Fuck you. You say another word and I'll break your fucking head and have you in the brig.
Some of us are here for...
I know why you're here, asswipe.
I'm having a bad day, Private. Some people don't seem to want to get on this bus.
I didn't ask for your help.
He didn't ask for your help. Can you believe this guy? Who are you two? Abbott and Costello?
We're here for OCS, Sergeant.
So it's the 3 fucking stooges and you're here for OCS. God help this fucking country and the USMC. The Japanese will do the world a favor and kill you quickly.
All three of you are on report. What are your fucking names?
Phelps.
Kelso.
Merrill. Any other gentlemen for OCS? OCS is at Elliott. You take the Camp Elliott bus over there. This bus is for MCRD. This bus is for men who want to fight.
I don't really know anything about that. I don't know what any of the initials were. I don't know much about that war.